Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I'm going to share with you guys another smart plug. Now, I have received a lot of smart plugs this year. I've reviewed a lot of smart plugs, and let's face it, one thing I always say with any of these smart home devices or any of these Wi-Fi plugs, and if you don't know what a Wi-Fi plug is, it's basically a small device you plug into your outlet, you connect it to the network with your app, whether it be on your cell phone or on your tablet, and basically allows you to control the power on or off on any device you plug into it. So if it's a lamp or a coffee maker, you can turn it on or off and do it remotely as well. So you can set timers, macros, whatever you want, set scenes. It's a really great way to breathe some new life into just a regular lamp. Now, some situations are a little bit different. In my office, I'm using smart bulbs because I want to be able to manipulate the color. Downstairs, I have a few older lamps I just use a standard plug on, and I've been using a lot of smart plugs for things like my ceiling fan, things such as my electric fireplaces where you can, verbally just say, hey, turn it on. This smart plug I'm going to share with you guys is compatible with the Echo products or the Amazon products. I'm not going to say their names, and of course the Google Assistant. Now, let's face it, guys. Like I said, I reviewed a lot. A lot of these plugs are very, very similar, and every plug I get, it seems like it just gets better and better. And this is no exception. Now, again, another thing I always say is when you start outfitting a whole home with outlets and plugs, it can be pretty expensive. So, I mean, I think to date, I have at least I'd probably say 6 to 8 smart plugs that I'm using for, whether it be a halogen lamp to illuminate my bar downstairs, whether it be my outdoor string lights that go over my patio, whether it's my ceiling fan or the electric fireplaces around the house. I pretty much use voice control and my cell phone for everything nowadays. And one thing that's nice about this, it is compatible with the Smart Life app, which a lot of these devices coming out of China. Let's face it, everything's made in China nowadays, but a lot of these different plugs, these different names you get on Amazon, plenty that I've reviewed are compatible with Smart Life. Some of them are not, and that's kind of a downside to if you get a plug that's uses, for instance, like Teckin, the one I reviewed. I happen to have it right here. Great plug. It does power monitoring, but it only works the Teckin app, which is okay nowadays because the Google Home is now, they've upgraded their app where it's pretty much I've always said that plays well with others. Now you have one app, kind of like the Amazon product did, to control all the different devices, no matter what manufacturer they're from. But it's still nice to go into the original app because you are limited on some features if you just use the Home Assistant app or the Google Assistant. So that's nice to think about this plug. And let me just go ahead and show it to you right here. And this is the plug right here. And I gotta tell you, every time a company's like, hey, we want to send you a smart plug, I mean, I take it because it's a free product to share with you guys. It's a free product to review and give you guys my 2 cents. But let's face it, most of these things are all very, very similar. They either work with Smart Life or their own app, and they all do the same thing. I mean, there's really nothing really unique about any of these products. They have scheduling. They work with Amazon. They work with the Google Home Assistant, for your voice control, IFTTT. They work with scheduling. They work with your cell phone, Android, iOS. So they're all very, very similar. Not a lot are really doing anything that's really, outside the box. But I will tell you, this plug is interesting, and I'm pretty happy with this one here because it has a couple features that I think are beneficial if you're in the market for a smart plug. One, it works with Smart Life, so that's great right there. Two, it's a horizontal design rather than vertical. So when you plug it in, it doesn't eat up the whole outlet. Whereas if you look at one like this by Teckin, you plug this in there, you lose the ability to use the other outlet. Now there are some that are a little bit smaller, but this is very, very lean, very, very small, and this is going to take most of the size and put it off to the side of the outlet. So that's pretty cool right there. The other nice thing, you have a nice big power button and your status button right in the front. So when you're setting this thing up, I mean, most of them have lights. It's not really super unique to this product, but it's nice that it's a large button in case you want to plug something in here and still be able to have a manual power button for that. You can. Only downside is a lot of times these are pretty low, so you kind of have to reach down depending on what you're plugging into it. It may not be the most convenient thing. But nonetheless, it has it. The other part about this that I really like is they've integrated a constant USB port on this. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm always looking for another USB power adapter for all these different devices that are, old cell phones I want to keep charged, other devices I have in the house, I want to at least, you know, I have a smart speaker that I don't really use all that much, but it's nice to be able to keep that battery charged. So if I want to take it out in the garage, I'm not going to have something with a dead battery at one point. So that's great that this is constant on. So the power button or the Wi-Fi switch itself doesn't control the USB. So you plug it in, you have a live, all the time USB port, which is great because now you're not only getting an outlet, but you're getting a USB power adapter as well. So that's a great feature. Definitely something I'm probably going to replace some of my switches with these because you know, I'll get another, like I said, another USB port. So that's fantastic. Rather than having to go out, I know they make a lot of the new wall plates you can get that actually has USB ports built in. This is a no-brainer. And the price on these are pretty competitive. 2 for $28 shipped through Amazon. Link is in the description. And it's great because if you want to go ahead and add some of these around your house, you're getting, again, a USB port and the ability to control whatever you plug into it via Wi-Fi, via voice control. It's great. I like the plug. This is one of my favorite ones. I think this is, to date, my favorite plug. The only thing about it is I always say price is the most important thing with these things. You're getting something with, I guess you're getting kind of a 2-for-1 here with this particular product, but you're still looking at $28, which if you look at what these are going for on eBay, different products, different manufacturers, that's very competitive compared to what's out there. This is giving you both those features. So if I was in the market to buy smart outlets, I would definitely buy these. These are pretty awesome. I know I've reviewed in the past the Sonoff switches, but the only thing with the Sonoff switches, again, you're using their specific app, so whatever switch you're going to use for them, you have to use Sonoff, where Smart Life works with all different kinds of products. So it's nice to have everything, again, under one roof, so to speak. In addition to that, the Sonoff ones, you actually have to take an extension cord, so that's add another $1 to the list, or $1 to the price. So really, Sonoff plugs you can get for about $5, $1.50 extension cord. So you're getting pretty close to what these cost, and you're getting something that's a little bit clunky. It has the extension cord hanging, not quite as lean and mean as this. I think this is a great product, and I'm very pleased with Teckin is the name. Teckin for their generosity in sending me a 2-pack of these to review with you guys, share with you guys, and you know, use in my smart home. So that's about it, guys. I mean, as far as the specifics on the device, I'll just read you right off the website here. It is 2.4 gigahertz compatible. Really, most of the smart devices out there, I've never seen any smart bulbs or switches that are 5 gigahertz. Maybe that'll come down the road, but pretty much everything's running 2.4. It is FCC ETL approved product. I guess that's worth mentioning. It's a flame retardant material on the housing. It's 100 to 240 volt available voltage, and it is a, again, you can fit 2 of these on one outlet, where some of the other ones, they take up the entire outlet. You can use the Smart Life app, which is the one that I recommend. It's for iOS and Android. It's the one that works with this. I'm sure other apps will work with this product because the Smart Life app tends to work with like the iView products and several, like Magic Light, several other products. So it's really nice that they've used that app because, like I said, everybody and their brother is making products that work with that. And that's really about it. Not too much else to really share with you guys. Again, 2-pack for $27.99. If you want to get a 4-pack, you're looking at $45. Cost effective, affordable, clean, and it just works. So let me know what you guys think. I'll put a link again in the description if you want to pick these up for the holidays, or if you want to start getting involved in some smart home tech items. You can plug an old school coffee maker with this, set the schedule for the timer in the morning. You can go ahead and set your outdoor lights. I use my string lights on a lot of these, of course, where I can actually have those turn on or off depending on the time of day. If I'm out in the hot tub, I can say, hey, you know, turn on this device. Voice control will turn on those different devices that are plugged into this. It doesn't say on here the wattage, but most of the time the wattage on these are, let's see if it says in the box here, maximum load is 10 amps. So I'm not sure what the wattage would be on that, but I know a lot of the other ones are about 1,000 watts. So again, be smart, just depending on what you're going to plug into it. I'm sure it says in the manual here what the specs are as far as wattage. I wish I could find it right now, but oh, as far as the USB charging current is 2.1 amps. So, alright guys, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, link is in the description. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, click like, find me on Facebook, and man, you guys take care. Have a great afternoon.